Dick Cheney, the 46th Vice President of the United States, died on November 4, 2025, at the age of 84 due to complications from pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. His passing marks the end of one of the most influential and controversial careers in modern American politics. Dick Cheney, architect of power, defender of doctrine. Final days and family statement. Cheney passed away peacefully surrounded by family, including his wife of 61 years, Lynn Cheney, and daughters Liz and Mary. His family released a statement confirming his death and cause. He died due to complications of pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. A career defined by power. Born in 1941 in Lincoln, Nebraska, Cheney's political ascent began in the Nixon and Ford administrations, where he served as White House Chief of Staff. He later represented Wyoming in Congress and became Secretary of Defense under President George H.W. Bush, overseeing Operation Desert Storm. But it was his tenure as Vice President under George W. Bush, 2001 to 2009, that cemented his legacy. Post 9/11 strategy. Cheney was a driving force behind the War on Terror, advocating for the invasion of Iraq and expanded surveillance powers, executive power. He championed a robust interpretation of presidential authority, reshaping the balance between branches of government, controversy and criticism. His role in authorizing enhanced interrogation techniques and defending indefinite detention drew sharp criticism from civil liberties advocates. Personal life and health struggles. Cheney battled heart disease for decades, surviving multiple heart attacks and undergoing a heart transplant in 2012. Despite his health challenges, he remained active in political discourse, often defending his administration's decisions with unwavering conviction. He is survived by Lynn Cheney, author and conservative scholar Liz Cheney, former congresswoman and vocal critic of Donald Trump. Mary Cheney, political consultant and LGBTQ+ advocate. Public reaction. Tributes poured in from across the political spectrum. Supporters hailed him as a master strategist and steadfast patriot. Critics remembered him as a symbol of unchecked executive power and militarized foreign policy. Former President George W. Bush called him a man of deep intellect and fierce loyalty. Legacy. Dick Cheney's legacy is complex and enduring. He reshaped the vice presidency into a powerful policy engine, wielded influence with surgical precision, and left behind a blueprint for executive authority that continues to shape American governance. Whether viewed as a protector of national security or a polarizing architect of war, Cheney's impact on the 21st century is undeniable. His death closes a chapter on a political era defined by conviction, secrecy, and the relentless pursuit of power. Actress Diane Ladd, beloved Hollywood icon and mother of Laura Dern, passed away on November 3, 2025, at the age of 89 due to acute on chronic hypoxic respiratory failure, following years of battling interstitial lung disease. Rose the life and legacy of Diane Ladd. Hollywood career. Diane Ladd was an Oscar-nominated actress, known for her powerful performances in films such as Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, 1974, Wild at Heart, 1990, and Rambling Rose, 1991. Her career spanned decades, with roles that showcased her versatility and emotional depth. Family ties. She was the mother of actress Laura Dern and the former wife of actor Bruce Dern. Her family connections were deeply intertwined with Hollywood history, and she often collaborated with her daughter on screen. Awards and recognition. Ladd earned 3 Academy Award nominations and won a Golden Globe. She was celebrated not only for her acting but also for her resilience and advocacy in the arts. Dove, final days and cause of death. Date of passing, November 3, 2025, just weeks before her 90th birthday. Cause. Her death certificate confirmed acute on chronic hypoxic respiratory failure, a condition where the body struggles to maintain oxygen levels. This was compounded by her long-term battle with interstitial lung disease. Health struggles. Ladd had spoken publicly about her health challenges in recent years, but she continued to work and inspire until the end. Broken heart family and public reaction. Laura Dern's tribute. Laura Dern described her grief as compounded by other losses in 2025, including director David Lynch. She admitted she has not fully processed her mother's death, saying, "I just haven't gotten there yet. I haven't let myself be in it yet." Bruce Dern's reflection. Her ex-husband Bruce Dern also paid tribute, calling her profound talent and a cherished part of Hollywood's golden era. Public mourning. Fans and colleagues remembered Ladd as a fierce, empathetic performer whose work left a lasting mark on American cinema. Clapperboard legacy in film and culture. Artistic impact. Ladd's performances often explored themes of resilience, vulnerability, and strength. Generational influence. Through Laura Dern, her legacy continues in modern Hollywood, bridging classic cinema with contemporary storytelling. Cultural memory. Her passing sparked renewed appreciation for her contributions, with retrospectives highlighting her most iconic roles. Diane Ladd's death in November 2025 closed the chapter on a remarkable life, but her artistry and spirit remain alive in her films, her family, and the countless audiences she touched. Reggae legend Jimmy Cliff, the voice behind Many Rivers to Cross and star of The Harder They Come, passed away on November 24, 2025, at the age of 81 due to complications from a seizure followed by pneumonia. Musical notes. The life and legacy of Jimmy Cliff. Early life. Born James Chambers in St. James Parish, Jamaica, on July 30, 1944, Cliff adopted his stage name in the early 1960s and quickly became a pioneer of ska and reggae. Musical breakthrough. His songs Hurricane Hattie and King of Kings marked his entry into the Jamaican music scene, thanks to mentorship from Derek Morgan. Global fame. Cliff's career exploded with hits like Many Rivers to Cross, Wonderful World, Beautiful People, You Can Get It If You Really Want, and his cover of I Can. See Clearly Now. Film stardom. His role in the 1972 film The Harder They Come introduced reggae and Jamaican culture to international audiences, cementing his place as a cultural ambassador. Dove, Final Days, and Cause of Death. Date of passing, November 24, 2025. Cause. His family confirmed he died after a seizure and subsequent pneumonia. Last conversation. Just weeks before his death, Cliff spoke with longtime friend Derek Morgan about recording a new song together, a dream left unrealized. Broken heart family and public reaction. Survived by. Cliff was father to 19 children, a fact that underscored his role as both a musical and biological patriarch. Tributes. Dancehall star Buju Banton called him a true father and mentor, while fans worldwide mourned the loss of a man who carried reggae across borders. Laura Dern. Style grief parallel. Much like Diane Ladd's daughter Laura Dern, Cliff's children expressed profound sorrow, with his youngest, Lilty Cliff, performing at his official celebration of life. Microphone legacy in music and culture. Cultural impact. Cliff was instrumental in bringing reggae to the world stage, paving the way for Bob Marley and countless others. Awards and recognition. He received Jamaica's Order of Merit in 2023, one of the nation's highest honors, Celebration of Life. On December 17, 2025, Jamaica hosted a national tribute at the National Indoor Sports Center, featuring performances from Beanie Man, Nadine Sutherland, and his daughter Lilty. Jimmy Cliff's passing in November 2025 marked the end of an era, but his music, songs of resilience, joy, and defiance, continues to inspire across generations. His voice was not just reggae's soundtrack, it was Jamaica's heartbeat shared with the world.